Hey, loser.
What?
What are you up to right now?
I've got college today. Why? Something happened?
College? What a waste of money. Get your butt home. Now. You don't have the brains for that to be worth a dime. You aren't good for much at all. Come straight home. Have you made plans for dinner yet? Do you know what you're making?
Wait just a minute. I'm getting a transfer to a university. Have you forgotten?
You're nothing but an unemployed leech.
You're really going to talk that way about your own son? I know I didn't get into the program last time, but I'm studying to try again.
You can say what you want. I really don't care. You and your plans aren't interesting to me at all. You're the failure of this family. It would have been better if we never had you. We should have just had Louis and stopped there.
I know that Louis is your favorite. But I am someone who is researching and trying to make something for myself. And you know what? I don't care what you think of me anymore. I will live my life and it will be a good life. I have a plan for what I will do with my life. I know who I will be.
What? Who cares about that? I already know who you are. You are a loser who can do anything and will never achieve anything. That is your person. You can't do anything for this family.
Why can't you support me even a little bit? I am studying hard. I know I can be transferred to a good school. You know, Louis is still just a senior. He has one more year before going to college. Why do you guys always put him first? Why should I take care of him? I am busy with school and research.
If you keep whining and complaining, I'll kick you out of that community college. I will make you give up.
What? I'm paying for everything myself. Why would you say such a thing? I work part-time to pay for all my classes and tutoring. It was bad that I failed the first time, but I tried my best. That's why I'm working so hard to get there during this time.
I don't know what you were trying to achieve. But it doesn't even matter at this point. You are the worst.
Is that how to be a mother?
You are the loser. I don't even want to consider you my child. I wish I only had Louis. Your father feels exactly the same way as I do. You are wasting space. You don't deserve what your father paid to feed you. You will never achieve anything. Why don't you move out to live?
What? Is that really how you feel?
That's exactly how I feel. I want you to leave. Why do you even exist? I wish you were never born.
I don't even know what to say. I was shocked. I don't know a living parent who would say the same about their son. Do you really hate me that much?
I don't care enough about you to hate you. I've got Louis. He was always such a good boy. He is very smart and he is always learning. You know the biggest difference between the two of you? He has a future. He will become someone I can be proud of. He will become a doctor, you just wait and see. He is my bright and shining star. And you are just something unimportant.
If that's really how you feel, then I'll move out as soon as I can. Can you wait for me to save enough money to have a place of my own? It won't take long for me to find an inn. It will only take a few months.
Not a chance.
Really?
I have packed your bag for you. If you don't come pick it up, I'll take it to the trash. I cleaned your room. I'm turning it into a study for Louis.
What are you saying? He had a room is not enough?
I think it would be better to study somewhere else. It helps him focus on his studies. When you leave, he will be able to really focus on his studies. So I want you to come pick up your things and leave today, okay?
This is really the worst thing that is happening to me. And you've done a lot of terrible things to me in the past. But this tops the list. I could never have imagined you doing this to me. I am so disappointed in you. Why do I have a mother like you? I'll come get my stuff.
I don't want to see your face, so we're going out to dinner tonight. Just take your things and leave. Don't stay there when we come back. What are you doing? Where are you these days?
Huh? Mother? Is that you?
It's been years since I've heard from you, you ungrateful child.
Huh? What are you talking about? You kicked me out. What do you want now?
Did you have a good job?
But what does that have to do with you?
If you already have a job, should you send some money home to your parents? It's the right thing to do. Where's the money? You didn't send anything.
What? What are you talking about? You kicked me out of the house. You also haven't contacted me since. And now you are asking me to give you money. Don't talk to me again.
I have never bothered you about it before because a stupid person like you will never make much money. But you need to give us what you can right now.
Why are you asking me for money all of a sudden like this? And honestly, why should I send it to you? You never showed me a little grace. I don't really feel like I owe you.
How dare you talk to your mother like that? What happened to you? Are you really a loser? Your little brother is working hard to become a doctor, and you, what have you done to yourself? You are not good for anything else, so at least send some money our way.
I'm a doctor, Mom.
Huh?
Want to know what I did to myself? I have become a doctor. You always tell me that I will never achieve anything, how useless I am. At least that gave me the strength to work hard. I was able to make a good living on my own. And I did it completely without your help.
What are you talking about? Are you a doctor now?
You never cared about me, even when I was a child. You never noticed me, you never asked me about my hopes or dreams. I'm sure there's a lot you don't know about me. I'm studying to get into medical school. I also always wanted to be a doctor.
What?
I know I told you all about it. I have my dreams and I know I talked about them. But you never did anything but look down your nose or laugh at me. You told me you were planning on going to med school. You kicked me out of the house when I didn't get into school on the first try. I spent a really hard year studying, working, paying for everything all by myself and living on my own. But it was all worth it. For every hardship I had to deal with, I've become stronger, and life has only gotten better and better for me.
You really are a doctor now?
No. I'm still an intern, but that's just part of it. I finished school, I'm a doctor, and I'm happy.
I can't believe this.
Anyway, what about Lewis? How is he? Huh? Was he able to go straight into med school? He ought to be graduating soon, shouldn't he? If he's 2 years behind me, that ought to be about right. Will he graduate this year? Then he would start his internships in the fall or summer even?
Not yet.
Oh? He hasn't graduated yet? What's up with that? What year is he now?
I told you not yet.
What do you mean, not yet?
He hasn't gotten into med school yet. It's expensive paying for him to not work and to have tutors all the time. I was thinking it would be helpful if you could send a little money to help pay for him. That's why I contacted you.
He isn't done with university yet? What's going on? How many years has that been going on?
You know Lewis, he's the delicate young man. He isn't like you, he needs a gentle hand. This year he just didn't feel ready for them cats. But I'm sure next year he will be ready to take them. So he isn't working, he's just going to university? That's what you need the money for? Well, he quit university after his first year.
What?
I think he prefers to study at home in his room. He's just always buying things off the internet. He's racked up some pretty serious credit card debt at this point. That's why I want you to send some money. It'll help out.
Things? What kind of things is he buying? And what does that have to do with studying?
You can't just study all the time. That isn't how life works. It's important to take a break and have some fun now and then too, you know.
Let me be blunt about this. He sits on the net and just buys things all day long. Things that are not related to learning. And all these years, he didn't get a job or work even for a day, did he? Is he just sitting in his room in front of his computer?
He is studying.
Whatever you say, I won't pay for it. You can forget about it.
Why not? You said you were a doctor, right? I can't believe you have become a doctor. Who can think that? You can already do what you want, so pay. It's your turn to help Louis. Send some money to Louis.
Serious? Are you joking? The only reason I can become a doctor is because I love it. I did it all by myself. Why should I pay the very people who kick me out so they can pay the bills of a bum who has no intention of going to school or becoming anything, let alone a doctor?
That's not something you have to worry about. Life was hard for poor Louis.
Louis and you have looked down on me. You kicked me out of the house to reserve a special room for him, and for what? Tell me, is it worth it?
I don't have to sit here and listen to this. I am your mother. Don't you think you owe it to your parents?
I don't feel I owe you. Besides, I don't want to hear from you anymore.
What are you saying?
You haven't said a word to me in years. You never tested me to see if I was okay. You never care at all.
You have become a doctor. You can afford to help.
You have treated me like shit all my life. You never helped me even half as much as Louis. You have never been fair to me. Honestly, you are the one who owes me. I should have taken you to court for that.
Take me to court?
You practically abandoned me when I was little. From the moment Louis was born, you gave him all your love, time, and even money. You gave me nothing. And when I really needed help, when I was the poorest, you kicked me out of the house. Don't you think it's a bit ridiculous that you're here asking for money from me now? After everything you've done to me?
We have no money right now. That's why I'm contacting you, Chad.
Oh, so you remember my name. I don't know when was the last time you used it. This may sound bad, but I don't want to hear from you anymore. Never call me. Never text me.
Why not?
You forgot I existed. I have also left the past behind. I will block you. He doesn't want you to try to contact me anymore.
You're lying, aren't you? You're not going to throw away your mother, are you?
Who dropped him first? Good luck with the perfect life you've always dreamed of. Enjoy your life away. Don't try to contact me anymore.
Layla tried to contact her son several times. She tried to contact Chad via email, text, even social media. He blocked her contact and never returned any of her messages. Louis continued on the same old path. He never tried to take them cats. He spends all his time locking himself in his room. He doesn't study much, but he still does a lot of shopping. His parents are still trying to pay for everything he buys. Chad completed his internship and started working at a large hospital. He loves his job and has a great life. He met a wonderful woman, and they married not long after. They start a family and are very happy. He's living the life he's always dreamed of.
Hey Ben. I messaged you because you neglected to send me money for this month.
Are you serious? Are you still attempting to freeload from me? Kiva, you're 25 now. You are employed. I am unable to continue providing you with an allowance.
Don't say that. You are my only remaining family. You are my only reliance. And you can't even support me?
Well,
Oh, I see how it is. You do not cherish your beloved younger sister. That's why you don't want to help me out.
that's not it. I'm being tough to make you more independent. I've been babying you too much. It's not easy for me either.
Yeah, whatever. And? Am I getting my allowance or what?
I'll send you $100 later.
Only 100? It's my birthday this month.
How does 200 sound?
I love you. I'm so glad you're my brother. Thanks.
It's the least I can do. I vowed to take care of you. When Mom and Dad died, I swore to them that I'd make you happy.
Ben, you're the best. That's how my brother should be.
I'm only doing my parts. You've given me the hope to live.
Oh, by the way, I need to tell you something.
What's up? Should I brace myself?
Actually, I'm getting married.
Oh, what? You? Getting married? You're only 25. It's too early.
Too early? Ben, I'm 25. I'm not a child anymore. And you're already 30, right? You really should be worrying about yourself.
This isn't about me. Kiva, are you serious? You're kidding, right?
No. Why would I lie about getting married? You're the first person I'm telling this to. And you're not even happy for me.
Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy for you. It's just, I just feel a little lonely. Like a father sending his daughter off.
Ben.
Sorry. Got a little emotional.
Anyways, so I'm getting married. You should feel honored to be the first to know.
I'm grateful for that, but if you're seriously gonna get married, I need to meet the guy first.
What? Why?
It's only natural to introduce your fiancé to your parents since we have no parents. I'll take their place.
No. Don't worry about it. I don't want to put you through the trouble.
It's no trouble. These steps are important. I'll make you sure he's worthy of marrying you.
Fine, maybe. Just once I'll tell him.
Okay. Kiva, what the heck was that today?
What's wrong? How did you like my fiancé? He's so handsome and sweet.
Sweet? Yeah. He may be handsome, but he is not sweet.
What are you saying? He's the best anyone can wish for.
His looks may be good, but his attitude is crap.
Oh my God. What do you mean? Don't you put him down like that. What's wrong with his attitude anyways? He even opened up his schedule to meet you.
His first impression was fine, but he gradually changed his tone. How could he speak to his fiancé's brother like that? And he made fun of me for not going to college. I started working to take care of you, my sister.
Calm down, he was only being honest. Everyone goes to college nowadays. Being uneducated really is embarrassing, you know? That's why I didn't want you to meet. Don't get mad at me when I did what you asked for.
Hey, Kiva. All this time I've been working my butt off for you, and this is how you repay me?
Oh, come on. You act like I owe you for something. I don't recall anything of the sort.
I quit college after Mom and Dad died and started working so you could have a decent life. And you mock me for being uneducated? You think I had a choice?
Yeah. I never asked you to do that for me. It was your call, so don't put it out on me.
This coming from you, I can tolerate. But what nerve does that gym guy have to make fun of me? He hardly even knows me.
I don't think he's in the wrong, so if you're gonna continue to chastise me, I'm done here. Later. Ben, I'm having a wedding.
What? You mean with John?
Of course. Who else?
Really? I guess my words weren't enough.
Enough for what? Like I said, John is not to blame. Don't go judging him just for making fun of you.
Yeah, sure. You're so obsessed with him. Nothing I say is gonna help. You're the one that's gonna be stuck with him for the rest of your life. Do as you wish.
Not like I needed your approval anyways. Oh, and you're not invited to our wedding.
What? I'm not invited? Your brother?
That's irrelevant, John, and I came to an agreement. That our wedding is not for the uneducated. I don't want you to mess things up. Poor people, without their manners, can be a hazard.
Wow. You two mock me for not being educated, and now I'm shut out of the wedding for being poor?
Is there a problem? The wedding is for John, and we will decide who comes. Why invite someone you don't want to see?
Who do you think I am? I'm your only family. I took care of you all these years. How dare you not invite me to your wedding?
I don't see what's wrong. As I've been saying, I never asked for it. You were just being overprotective. You really were a nuisance sometimes. Be grateful I didn't ghost you.
Ghost? Me? Is that how you felt all this time?
I'll finally be able to leave you when I get married. So just thought I'd let you know. Thank you for all the obsessive love you gave me. It was really annoying all along, so I'm thinking of cutting ties with you.
Seriously?
Of course. I've got John with me now, so don't bother me anymore, okay?
Very well. As you wish.
I'll clue you in if something comes up, so don't you come contacting me, okay? Bye. Ben, what's up? It's been a while.
Yeah. What do you want?
Aren't you happy your dear little sister contacted you? I don't feel the enthusiasm. I was expecting you to burst out your love for me.
Yeah, I may have been like that before. But we're complete strangers now.
Yeah, you're right. Don't tell me you're still hurt from that.
I'm fine. So, what do you want?
John and I got married today. We're now officially husband and wife.
Okay. Good for you.
Is that all you have to say? Oh. Because we're strangers now and you're not coming to our wedding tomorrow.
Oh. Is it tomorrow? Completely slipped my mind.
What do you mean? Your dear little sister is getting married, and you forgot?
Sister? How many times must I tell you, we are complete strangers? I have no sister who is having her wedding tomorrow. You must really be bored to come contact me.
I went out of my way to let you know. And you wonder why John made fun of you?
Yeah, sure. I remember now. I used to have a sister that got married with an imbecile with no manners. Good thing I have nothing to do with her now.
What? Don't you speak badly of John. John is smart and elite. And his father is also a great man, an uneducated commenter like you wouldn't know. And I just joined their ranks today. So I'm in a different class from you now. It's only natural to cut ties.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good to me. I'm happy with cutting ties with you. Best not get involved with each other anymore.
You're being so lighthearted. How boring. I was expecting you to start crying again.
Sorry to let you down. You're not of interest to me anymore.
Okay, whatever. I'll at least send you pics and don't forget to send me wedding gift, okay? Later. Ben. I told you to send me a gift. When is it coming?
Why am I in any position to send you a gift? You're a complete stranger.
Stranger? We are ex-siblings.
Precisely. That means we are strangers.
What's wrong with you? Ruining my mood on my wedding day. Damn party pooper.
You done? I'm not bored enough to listen to a stranger ramble.
Enough with a stranger? You used to be so obsessed with me. Don't be so drastic. Is it that big of a deal that you weren't invited? Put yourself in my shoes of having to introduce an uneducated brother to my parents-in-law.
Your parents-in-law aren't coming either.
What do you mean? Everyone is scheduled to come.
Schedules, yes. But they had a change of plans.
What? How do you know?
Where's the point in that?
What? Why? They said they would come. Did you do something?
Well, I just recently found out that I'm acquainted with John's father.
You and his father? That can't be.
He's a client of mine when we met up for a meeting yesterday. We were talking about how both of us had relatives getting married the next day. And we eventually realized we were talking about the same people.
Hal must be kidding me. How can that be?
He was excited about seeing me at the wedding and I told him I wasn't invited. He asked me why. So I told him everything. About being mocked by Jim for my educational background. John's father got infuriated. He decided on the spot that he wasn't going to the wedding. I'm actually heading over now to have lunch with him.
Oh my God! Why are you two getting all close? If John found out that his father's not coming because of you, I'm in for it.
Well, it's not just your fault. John is as much to blame. So lighten up.
What do you mean lighting up? The wedding is today. You need to persuade John's father. Otherwise, he'll lose it.
Sorry, it's time to meet up. I'll go enjoy my meal. You go and enjoy your wedding.